Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm very excited because we got a cool game coming up. I've been enjoying this one a lot. CARRION is super cool. Sorry that took a little bit longer than I thought. I had to go to the bathroom first. That ended up extending the time. But I'm sure everybody understands. And if you don't, that's very rude of you. Oh, I shouldn't write that. Shouldn't say that out loud. That's my code. And I'm live. Sorry, that wasn't quite right. Excuse me? There. And I realized I forgot to open Steam, so we're doing that now. Oops! This is just very typical of my streams, though, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Dear, 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 dear me. Steam keeps trying to get me to buy the Henry Stickmin collection. Terraria got another update? I thought they got like the big final update not too long ago. I mean, I haven't paid attention to Terraria in like 6 years. But, you know. Yeah, it's tentacle time. It's time for tentacles. Terraria gets a final update every other year. Oh. Yeah, I played Terraria like 6 years ago for a while. And that was it. With a friend, because I couldn't figure out how to do anything in that game. The friend I had, was the one who told me how to do, absolutely everything in the game. I wouldn't have been able to do anything without them. Here we go. The tentacle is here. For some reason the Steam overlay is getting captured during this game. So you made a cameo on the stream, Sasha. You made a cameo during Tentacle Game. Of all games for you to make a cameo in during the stream, I'm sure you're very pleased with this one being it. Alright, let's go. So down is the way to go. Take that. You got doored. Yeah, you got doored. Everyone knows that Sasha works in Click Team Fusion. Uh-oh. What will you ever do now? Where's the game volume, by the way? I'm gonna lower it just slightly. Alright, time for a big fight. Oh! Oh! Ah, phooey, I was so close. It's a bit loud. Okay, just down a little bit further. Didn't seem like I hit him that hard with the door, but I guess it was hard enough. Alright, our friend is loose. Look at those tentacles, like, stuck to the wall up there. No, 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 no. That went very poorly. That went very poorly. How's the game volume now? Is it still loud? This game seems to have very variable volume. Okay, that time, that was enough force to kill, for sure. That was most certainly enough to kill. Sounds fine now, good. I just know when that thing shoots, it's really loud. For sure. Imagine being in this mech thing and trying to fight this thing, and it just like tears it apart like that. And now you're like totally vulnerable. There you go. Like that. It's just like imagine being the people in these situations. It's gotta be scary. But I'm not scared because I get to be the monster. I'm much happier to be the monster in this situation. I can be worms. Hey chat, you ever been a worm before? You ever been a bunch of worms before? You would never be so mean to cephalopod friend. Is that what we're gonna call this? A cephalopod? Are you sure this is a cephalopod? Are you absolutely certain? Nothing's calling out to me here. Let's go this way. Meat. I require meat for sustenance. It has tentacles, it consumes food, and it can swim. Yeah, those are the only characteristics of a cephalopod, for sure. Cephalopods do not do anything else. There's no other traits of a cephalopod. Yeah, those are all the qualities of a cephalopod. You are correct. Dang, look at the way this thing moves around. It's just... the way this thing moves is just incredible. I commend the programmers for making this thing work like this. It's just absolutely fantastic. Well, that doesn't benefit me. Now I'm stuck. Oh wait, no I'm not. If I could somehow pull that switch while I was over there. No idea. Squeeze in. That doesn't help. This is the problem of coming back to an exploration type game after a little while. It's hard to determine where to go or what to do. You know? It's like we unlocked one door down here, but not the other. So we're still kind of stuck, you know? We don't seem to have gone this way before. Interrupting somebody using the toilet again. That's incredible. Interrupt people just trying to make a poopy. The areas are pretty small. That is true. Not that difficult to get back into exploring it. Uh-oh. Gotta grab that immediately. Don't let it activate. Don't let that thing start fighting. I've gotten good at that. Don't have to worry about those drone things, do I? That was satisfying. Just knocked him out with the metal thing. Oh, you think you can get away, huh? Is that what you think? Nope. You ain't getting out of this. This area's under quarantine, huh? Not anymore. Doesn't need to be quarantined now. Imagine going to work and getting killed by a tentacle monster? Couldn't be me. You think I go to work? That's the dream? Excuse me? Incredible. Hello, Biss. Hey, Biss, it turns out you probably don't have to miss, Super Smash Bros. Because Steve isn't out yet. And won't be for several hours. Okay, they are deaded. Hi, Biss. Gotta get that guy immediately. Got him. Destroying stuff in this game is so good. Yes. Like literally several hours. Actually at this point I think 2 hours. Not several anymore. Just 2. I'm only gonna stream this for 1 hour, so it'll be like a 1 hour break between streams. When are they gonna put the CARRION monster in Super Smash Bros? I wanna play as this thing in Super Smash Bros. Who wouldn't want to play as this in Super Smash Bros? You think you can shoot this thing? Nope. You're toast, buddy. It's time to fight our friend again. Our good pal. The mech. Yoshi's already in? Excuse me? Oh, it can still shoot me down there. Thought I was safe. Oops. Dang it. Trying to hide on the side of that, but it didn't work. There. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Every day. Taking care of business, pooping in the hay. Why does this thing have such a wiggly tail anyway? Why does it have a little wiggly little tail? Pull all my biomass in. Try to. Sorry about that, stream brimbled again. Don't know why it does that. But it does. Sometimes it just brimbles for a second. But we're good now. At least, as I mentioned on the previous stream, at least it doesn't, we don't get like entire disconnects lately. Those are obnoxious. Got him. Alright. Destroyed. Let's just move along. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. I can become stealth, though. Which will help things. Got him. We ate them up. Is that... Oh, I see, that tube goes around like that. Before we go that way, I want to see what's this way. I love just chucking the doors. That never gets old. This game has good music too, I want to point out. Fits the atmosphere perfectly. Oh, what's this gonna be? This is how we get new powers. Parasitism. Assume direct control of other organisms. Tab. Oh my god, I didn't expect this. Oh my god, we get to make zombies now. Oh, you can even shoot? That's incredible. How far can I take this? Whoa. I wasn't expecting this. This is incredible. What can I do with this? Well, what the heck is going on? What's going on to the screen? Whoa. That was... Whoa. Holy guacamole. What do I do now? Oh, now I can go through like the vents in these areas and like... Oh! Oh! Oh, but that's a problem. We gotta wait for him to come back over. Oh, I love this. Can't shoot that? Doesn't break, huh? This is incredible. Oh, I love this game. Isn't this incredible, chat? Holy moly. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, I see. They're on to me. I think I might still be able to get them. I'm sneaky. Incredible. God, I love this. So satisfying. Alright, let's go in. This really does just put you in the role of what usually would be the you know, the villain of a game. The thing that you're trying to stop in a game. And in a perfect way, too. Like, play as the villain is usually sort of like... not the most interesting thing. But here it really is the most interesting thing. Like, they did that concept perfectly. You feel so powerful. Dang. This is a new area. Love the colors in this game too. Where is this a new area? Don't think this is new. How simultaneously fragile yet threatening you are? Yeah. Like, you can be defeated. They have the means to do so, yet it is only like a small setback for you, you know? Like, because you're like everywhere in this place. This is like, the part that you're playing as is just like a small offshoot of the whole that you are. If that makes sense. Oh, this is a new spot. No, no, or is it? I'm confused now. Hmm. Hmm. And hmmer. You recognize this from last stream? You might have new places. Oh yeah, I remember. Yes, I know what I do now! I remember this, I was just thinking about this guy. But what can I make him do? Go in. Go in now. Oh, I see. No, I use him to get in there. Oh. Oh, I see. That's how it is. Perfect. That's cool. I didn't know how that was gonna work, but there you go. Okay, let me fix this here. Tired of the things popping up. There. That'll fix that. One sec. Okay. Let's just continue. Did that help me in any way? Now it did. God, this is so fun. Oh, this is it for this guy. Now we worm our way in there. Imagine being possessed to flood the room that you're in like that and not being able to do anything about it. It's horrifying. And I'm like, yeah, look at that I did to that guy. That's the mindset this game puts you in. You're just like, yeah. Yeah, like that. However, I think he can still serve our purposes. Doesn't need to have been alive anymore. Ta-da! Ooh, another power. Hi, Shan. Acanthosis. Grow hundreds of deadly carrots and spikes. Requires energy to use. Acanthosis. Dang. You're back from space? Nice. It went terribly. I got a cool new power in this game, Shan. Although I don't have a good time to show it to you at the moment. Oh, here we go. Look at this. I can possess people now. This doesn't really do anything for me at the moment, but... I also can now do this. Let's impale people. You know, I'm just gonna bash him in with the door. Does this want me to use acanthosis? That is incredible. Whoops. This is a very talented monster. Indeed. Just can it not go that way? Oh, it's possessing this guy. Now I can shoot. I can shoot that guy. Got him. Destroying this stuff is so incredible. God, you're so powerful now. So many ways to destroy things. Water under the bridge is the achievement I just got. I guess there literally was water under that bridge, huh? So this is probably going to be some other kind of power I don't have yet that will allow me to move these things. Oh, we're outside now. Well, almost. Oh, we'll get another flashback now. Somehow worse at fighting other people than they are me. Yeah! Whoa, you'd think people would be less threatening than the tentacle meat monster. Well, things did not go very well here, did they? Oh, I see, you can run. That helps. It's locked. Locked doors don't mean anything to the monster, though, do they? I open these doors all the time. You know what would be really cool is if they made the monster into the NPC in these parts at some point, and you have to like sneak past it. That would be incredible. Oh, now we've activated one of those things. It's not gonna fight a human person, is it? Okay, well I know where this goes. Pick up stun gun. Oh, okay. Stun gun time. I do that every day already, Biss. I sneak past the Biss butt every day. Got it. What do you mean, no? You must alert it to my... I have to alert it to my presence? Oh, I see. Yeah, and these, no wonder the monster can break them, because just a regular-ass human can break them. Unchain. Released from its shackles. I'm still very curious about whatever system it is that this game uses to animate people. The proper procedure. Oh yeah, also everybody, I've decided on another game that I'm going to stream this month. If I have time. And if not, I will play it at least a little bit on Halloween itself. And that game is Super Castlevania 4, which I've had interest in streaming for a while, and I was finally reminded of it last night. I would love to stream that. If I end up with time, we'll stream more of it during the month. Why is it taking my picture? What? Get to the choppa is the achievement I just got. Stream Spider-Man 2 for Halloween? Why did they kill that guy? Super Castlevania 4 will be perfect for Halloween though. Not sure how much of it I'll get through, but... you know. Should be fun. There's a goblin in it? No, that's the green goblin. It's just a guy... in a costume. It's not a real goblin. Nuclear power plant. You don't want this thing in a nuclear power plant. Just gonna go out on a limb and say that. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta throw stuff at those? Oh my god, chat. Look at— oh, well, never mind. That guy got eated. It's hard to not eat people in this game, which is a very strange sentence, but it's true. Well, I cannot determine the purpose of this room yet, so let's go back. He's not a goblin inside the costume, he's still a person. Like, Spider-Man is not a spider inside of his costume. He's not really a spider man. He's Spider-Man. Okay, so I'm stuck in this zone, huh? Yeah, he does have radioactive spider blood, but... oh, I see, you have to bonk those from the other side. Ooh, he got. It's funny that he calls himself the Green Goblin when you think about it, because what goblins aren't green? Pretty sure that's typical goblin color. As far as I'm aware. Dang! You are brutal in this game. The conversations that happen on this stream sometimes are absolutely legendary. Just want to mention. What is this? Security personnel are authorized to use deadly force. Trespassers will be shot. Gotcha. Guess I count as a trespasser, huh? Boom. Gonna stream this for about 15 minutes more. By the way, everybody, just so you know. Nope, not time for possession at the moment. Yeah, goblins are usually green. You don't exactly need to say green goblin. Red goblins weird you out? Roblins. How about scroblins? Y'all ready for scroblins, everyone? Shoot everything that moves and displays any signs of suspicious activity. time for possession. Thank you, Biss. I'm glad that you will do that for me. It's fun times now. Shooting people who were just trying to use the bathroom. If you give a monster a gun, this is what happens. A tentacle monster. You thought this thing was powerful enough as it was, and now we're basically giving it a gun. I'm tenderizing the meat for later consumption. Don't you know that they taste better with bullets? Well, killing them with each other. Oops, stream brimbled again. Who's shooting me? Is it you? You get eaten. Sorry, the stream brimbled there for a second. You didn't get to see my epic kill. Where I what? Why did I say it like that? Where I like smacked somebody into another person. My epic gamer move. Oh, please stop me. I should not be speaking this way. We must consume the flesh so that I can do the sponking move again. Is there enough flesh to consume? Oh wait, yes there is, because there's a save point. That'll get me there. Clicking anywhere will get you there. Here we go. Everybody remember the Museum of Anything Goes? Remember that, Biz? Biz, you're sleemy? Yeah, you're stronger if bigger. Well, you get different moves if you're smaller than if you're bigger. Being small or big gives you access to different moves, depending on which you are. You watched that VOD a few days ago? Oh, nice. What'd you think? I think of that game fairly often. I want to try and solve this puzzle before I end the stream. Because it feels like it would be harder if I come back to it after a while. Hmm. Gotta be small again. I don't know why this door didn't stay open. Retrieve that biomass. The Museum of Anything Goes is a great game that's indecipherable in its intent. I said, yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Here we go. This is correct. Okay, now I have to be small again. Love how this thing moves. The incubatory water. You're in for it now. Actually, I only need to just get this guy with the gun, so... You've served your purpose. Alright, friend. You get a quick death. Special water. Looks like goopy water. As mentioned before. I know Sasha likes the goopy water. We're spunking up that door. And now we are worms. Sometimes you just want to be a worm, you know? Sometimes you just want to be a whole group of worms. You know? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! This is going very badly. Hold on a sec here. Sasha drinks the goopy water. Biomass retrieved. I can't stop Sasha from doing these things, I'm sorry. My god. I think that guy just accidentally fell in the water on his own. There you go. Just sips Pepsi thoughtfully. I'm strawberry laces. You mean Twizzlers? The parasites are just your new friends, right, Sasha? Twizzlers, Twizzlers. This is talking about Twizzlers. You wanna know what the worst part is, Biss? Is that, we also usually call those, strawberry licorice. Parasite friends, yes. You don't like the noodle form, Shan? It lets me swim through holes. Small holes. Smoles, as they're known. Almost. Okay, never mind. Well, there's gotta be something I can do here because... Oh, yeah, I missed a pipe. There we go. I think he's been got. And plus, now that can sit on top of him. Okay, I have to get smaller and then shoot a shot web. Yeah, red licorice is an often thing they get called. You're not alone in calling it red licorice. I guess it's similar to white chocolate, which is not actually chocolate in any way. Because, you know, chocolate requires cocoa to be chocolate. And it does not have the cocoa. But it's a similar texture to chocolate. Which I think is the point being made by calling it white chocolate. Excuse me, Biss? I love white chocolate. I like white chocolate better than regular chocolate. My favorite ice cream flavor is white chocolate raspberry. I love that so much. I like white chocolate fudge. Dark chocolate just hurts to me for some reason. Dark chocolate causes me pain. Okay, so this isn't what I want. I want that to be empty and that door to be open. But I also want this over here to be filled with water. Can't move this switch though. I can't go in there. We gotta solve this puzzle before we finish the stream. Maybe I have to shot web? It's true that I do not typically eat white chocolate as its own thing. It is usually in something. Like I said, white chocolate raspberry ice cream I really like. I mean, if I was able to shot web, I'm not sure what I would shot web at here to help me, you know? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to possess that guy from here. Because I can still possess him even though he's dead. I think I know what I gotta do. So we gotta move him, first of all, into a more optimal position. No, don't eat him. See, this is... Oh my god, I finally understand why there are people that you can't eat. So that way you can keep them permanently there in order to use them for possession. I see. It all makes sense now. Aha! Now I get it. I understand now. That's really clever. I finally understand why there's permanent people that you can't eat. Yes, finally we know why some people can't be eaten. That's really clever. God, I don't know why we're having such horrible connection problems today. But hopefully that doesn't happen anymore by the time... we're doing Smash Bros. Later. But yeah, that's Carrion. This game is really, really fun. Thoroughly enjoying. And the chat seems to be enjoying it a lot too. Whee! So yeah, I'll be back in like... a little over an hour. Oh, I'm yawning and stream again while I'm talking. Oh boy. Okay. So I'll be back in a little over an hour. And we will check out Steve in Super Smash Bros. So, hope y'all excited for that. I am. Steve is gonna be cool. Cool beans. So yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for being here and enjoying Resident Evil 3 and Carrion. I enjoy them both quite a lot. And I will see you in a little while. Oh, maybe real quick I should talk about schedule of the rest of my streams for the week and or the rest of the month. Which is that... so today's Tuesday, right? So Thursday will be these two games again, Resident Evil 3 and Carrion. Friday will be Spore. Actually, no. No, hold on. Thursday's not going to be that. Thursday is going to be Super Mario Galaxy and Bug Fables. Right. I gotta get this right. Then Friday will be Spore and probably Resident Evil 3. Or maybe we'll just spend the whole time doing Spore. I don't know. Could be. And then Sunday we will return to Undertale and Wonderful 101 maybe. Biss wanted to do SRB2 some more, so maybe we can do all three of those. Because I have extra time to stream on Sundays, so that's feasible. So yeah. I will see you all in about an hour, and then I'll see you all in the rest of the week too. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.